As he says, we didn't say very much about the land. We only said it in a few words. You, my relatives here, both my relatives, the Indian and the non-Indian, do you know why they said that to us? On the arrival of the white man, our people did not understand the English language, the white man's language. And so they fabricated a language and they called it Chinook. And so the white man taught our people that language, taught them how to read it and write it. Chinook.
Shorthand right now.
And so the white man called that shorthand writing.
He spent in 1912.
In 1912. And so at that time in 1912, the white man said, we will no longer use the Chinook, we will use the English language. And so since then, our people have become confused and lost. And today, they still don't know what English is. And so today, once our people learn a few words of English, the teachers will tell them, well, you know quite a bit now, you don't have to go to school anymore.
How can
we compare in knowledge of the English language as we know our own?
The
only way you can learn the English language is to enter into college or higher education.
And
so today they tell us that all this land here is not yours as you claim. Not all yours as you claim. And if I was to tell a story about this from where I learned it from, and until the day that we stand here on this earth again in front of the Creator. Perhaps some of you people today will say that the old man is getting crazy. That's why he's talking this way. In the beginning, and when the world was flooded, there was only thing that could be visible was the water and clouds. That is many, many thousands of years in the past. Coyote met with the Creator and asked him, why don't you drain this water from this earth, this creation? He said, I've tried once, and all it did was have a huge wave.
John Amdisen Kalep Nech Quainant. Lakan Akshok now is number Quainant.
So Coyote asked him to try again. He said, I'll stand beside you while you try.
Quainant Quainant Jordan of the Eulam or Lutka Kent Hoy.
And so when he attempted again, all there was another big wave, and the water returned and didn't go anywhere.
John Amdisen Kalep Hawks Kutlapatan or the Hawks Kaluktan or the How team Kulahan Eated.
So Coyote then mentioned to the Creator and says, there is the east where the sun rises, there's the south, and there's the west where the sun sets, and there's the north.
As an Apana cook at kitch speaking to hap cook at Lian Demi Samahala Chwapel Kayamin or can chap particular or lot exports sports and paper scale.
And now we have come up to an edge. They've brought us up against a wall. As you can see, that story that I've told far extends what map that you see here. The land that's visible on the map.
John doesn't collect Colin Jordan, Kilkaran Duke can eat it.
So Coyote says, if you wait, listening towards the north.
The figure of John to Colin Jordan, Stimmigilan Trachini is new.
In a little while, the Creator says, what is that that's so loud up there, that wind, that sounds like wind?
John the Magis started.
Coyote said, that's the cold.
John the Magalamer meant to share Malekali sold. Malasua, how all I went to Mohola.
So it says, you push that water towards the north, and it will freeze there and will dry up the rest of this land.
Well, I've been up at Sote Piece, Sama, or least Kelly, North Pole, Glaze, Hoyne.
And today, some of you mimicking others, the English historians, and you call that the North Pole, where there's a lot of ice.
He let me get that stam all out. But the chill tap now, let us stam that's a map is going to drop now.
The ice never melts up there. There's always ice.
Like 20,000 is some
for many thousand years. Why is it like that? It's because the Creator made it so. If all that ice was to melt, we'd all be flooded out here again, and it would be nothing but water on this earth. Perhaps there it's nearing the end now. The Creator may think that he should melt that snow because the people that are occupying this earth now are bad people. So today the white man says, prepare your land claims. When the Creator made this great island here, he surrounded it with water, and then he placed the other three, which was the white man, the Chinese, and the black man, across the ocean. And to the other three that went across the ocean, he gave them a book, something similar to this.
Hina kommatlan kaaman sikulan soten.
That is probably the prayer book of the Creator, called the Bible.
Lapana weekend pe an kaaman sikulan soten yatlakin listen kwakwaldan sikkosul. Khillaka kilta moholau.
Today, as you look at it, that book is in all courtrooms all over the world.
Oles khalhut huisam taqaymi.
They didn't give our people, the Indians, any paper or a book.
Lala kok khumenapot. Chiabe sama kon sama tsinmapana to kwena.
And so since the arrival of the white man, today we speak a few words of English.
Ko chantama sama tarpachinikhel.
And they say the white man tells us we understand much, quite a bit.
Kotapa potikel sama.
We cannot compare with them, the white people.
Sama kolse tocht met een wislicht kamast met een niche.
The white man creates and manufactures an aircraft and flies into the sky, out of sight.
Kolse starme sama hadelt kelnan al goed komskans godelt ook.
And so the white man builds a submarine that dives in from the shores here of North America and comes up on the other side across the ocean.
Penkin me ko pa potikel sama lot penkin.
And since when are we going to compare with the white man? We never will.
Lapna hadelt mohola of the wijk ook sakon te matla of lapna kolse kaimene. It is so up met something is called something according to way step.
And so now we prepare this paper, and they're getting ready to erase us off of this land. And they tell us to prepare our land claims and submit them.
Here we stem koksin eilt me sama.
And when we complete that, you want to buy it from us.
Hai mo kwot ate kille utan o so stem kwot. Hiat koks kwitem stomestem te mekel sama.
All these mountains and all these mountain ranges here is going to be taken away from us. They're going to take it away by purchase.
It laken ke kwes Kla-How-Ya sama koksin eilt.
And since where did they get the money from to pay for it?
Hadelt mohola out het kekwes.
Took it from our land.
Apena sama tomestem zasel tsale sochte ikel chapne.
And today the white man sells all the forests and the trees and ships it off and sends it to Japan.
Hakel kutnes ko checkst met dem hola het is hola het ole checkst het pokondesle. Kel Japan tomestem slege.
And so they dig up a mountain in the Kootenays, and they dig out coal from there and they ship it off to Japan.
Ikeleken hoor awakening zou. Ko chese le tlahap sama silik se humola ni atat skaken. Atlai kwese chapne wa potis checkmer. Checkcho.
I've been to that mountain, and a white man there told me that 5 miles in all directions they dug up the mountain and they're shipping off the coal.
Lotlet the open exchange go to white semi government.
We didn't get one dime from the government.
Skalahola how certain says skalo.
This is all Indian land, belongs to our people.
Lots like any go that quenta me sweet kigla go comment me go skalo.
No one brought us from anywhere to set us down here in this land.
Wamat go connectstem to me sama ke ya khamenik says sama.
I guess they're gonna really do us in when they complete what they're doing.
Apena laut go says ya khamenik shukistem.
So now here we are, making noise here. What are we going to do with this paper?
In tamamat, why we stem to John sama, why we step a claim population eight them.
So when we get it all ready and say, well, you prepared your land claims, now we'll buy it from you. What are the people going to say?
What is Kla-How-Ya khamenik?
All they want is the money.
Quintemes Kla-How-Ya sap, Matas last sap.
We take that money and it'll be gone in about 2 days.
Ito mahola te kau.
We have no more land.
Kaken me ko kuleut.
Where are we going to stay and live?
He me ko tskil.
We'll be out of luck then.
Abhuka mapana ko tskon kande ko skil. Tali ko tskon kande ko skil.
And even now, we're very poor. Our people are very poor.
Kitchen the must buy kaimin. Kitchen the must is skil kaya kaimin.
What are we going to say about this paper?
Ja, so skil kaya lule te scouts.
Everyone should say something about it, not be quiet.
In zaken zora ta kwa lotman kente extomistem is kalhola kuhitse kwalan zoten akaitem hola tsalten mama tlakiken tselten elote samaltskich.
And for myself, I will never sell my land,
Mother Earth.
my Mother Earth. I will never sell my Mother Earth. I've been on this land long before the white man came.
Elote samaltsiapa la is kalukrutak dat staksen to mesten namelijk klappik stellen ze kalhola zotan.
And before the white man came, we never had grocery stores where we can buy food, and yet we could find all types of food that we could get off the land.
Alapana isn't to mesten koks kalaume kok osteus no koks kalar koksakena.
And now in these stores, we must have money before we make any purchases there. We don't have any money, what are we to do?
Ko peham ko toksin zodamat kolik anteme isoyapno.
When we go hunting, we get arrested by the white man.
Kok kakhoramat kolik anteme itle.
We go get some fish and we get arrested for that.
System keme system ne ko strakpala mes lukotax kalau.
How are we going to bail ourselves out with these fines? We don't have any money.
Asanda akala karlek to mestem zesen ksel. That's most thousands in the skalaus. They kon haste sap the kawes kalau. Kemetem hola tan app settlement.
For example, right here, my relatives, the head of the lake here, they settled for a settlement of $4,000 apiece. In a couple of days, it was all gone. The land still there, but don't belong to them.